MEAC Conference Tournament. We're heading to the Norfolk Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia, home of Colby. You'll like this. The ABA Virginia Squires played here from 71 to 76.
I'm well aware of that. I have a somewhere. My mom, when I was a child, I had a Dr. J Virginia Squires jersey.
Oh, wow.
I don't know where the fuck it's at. There's probably some five and dime place in DC or Virginia or something where someone's wearing a $1 Dr. J jersey. But
this has also been the home of the ODU, the Old Dominion Monarchs, basketball team for a bit. The Hampton Roads Admirals, who were a minor league hockey program until the year 2000. The Norfolk Nighthawks, who were a part of the Arena Football League until 2003. The Norfolk Admirals, another minor league hockey program. The Norfolk Sharks. This is amazing. The Sharks is spelled SHARX. Sharks. And I'm not sure what league this is, but it's the MISL. I'm assuming this is some sort of soccer or lacrosse. Until 2012, and currently it's the home of the Admirals, the hockey team. So again, no basketball being played here, Sean. A hockey arena, typically there's going to be moisture issues. Hopefully not. I'm just saying we got to get ahead of this. It's standard tournament. We got the 8 teams, standard first round. Let's look at the odds. Coppin State, the 8 seed, 150 to 1. That's comical. Maryland Eastern Shore, the 7 seed, 60 to 1. Morgan State, the 5 seed, 21 to 1. Delaware State, the 6 seed, 10 to 1. South Carolina State, the 3 seed, 6 to 1. Howard, the Bison, 4 seed, plus 450. North Carolina Central, plus 220. And Norfolk State, the 1 seed, plus 175. I actually, this is not their home arena, correct, Colby, or is it?
I don't believe so.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it is either. It didn't come up in my my research. But they're essentially the home team here, I guess.
For sure. And now that Hampton's not in this conference, they have they should have an edge there because of that. Now North Carolina Central, since Lavelle Moten, I almost said A&T. That would have been bad. They've been kind of the pride of this conference, I would say, of late. I don't know. I mean, actually, maybe you'd say Howard too. But I would say you want to take a future. You want something with some value, and these games are all fucking bonkers. So
South Carolina State, Colby,
they played good, man, down the stretch. I felt like they played pretty solid. And Morgan State was red hot to the end of the season too. I'm gonna go Central and Howard because I feel like it's their conference. It's their conference every year, almost like Texas Southern.
Clark pointing out it's the major indoor soccer league that I was referencing. He used to go to the Baltimore Blast games back in the 80s.
I like this profile of this South Carolina State team. Now, the coming off a loss there against North Carolina Central, but wins at Coppin State, Morgan State, Maryland Eastern Shore, Delaware State, Howard, lost to Norfolk State, but in OT, Chicago State, Coppin State, lost to Morgan State, but again, they avenged that. Maryland Eastern Shores, everyone beats them up. Delaware State, North Carolina Central, a win. They've held their own in conference. I'm just going to take a single bullet here. South Carolina State at plus 600.
All right.
Don't let the dogs get hot, Sean.
Don't let the dogs get hot.
I got one. It's not the same one.
Is it Coppin?
It's Morgan State.
Bitches be Coppin, Ryan.
Morgan State.
Feel free to use that, Colby.
Morgan State has already so Morgan State is the 5 seed. They open against Howard, who they have beaten this year. They also, if they win that game, they would then go on to play who? The winner of Norfolk State and Coppin State. There's a random upset there. They've dominated Coppin State this year. So I would, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take Morgan State at 21 to 1. And then we sprinkle as we'll call that our Norfolk State insurance.
Okay.
That's it. 2 shots. Norfolk State and a little insurance on Morgan State. Because that they're going to be the team that they're playing in the second round. All right. You single shotting?
Yeah, no, South Carolina State. I mean, in these, what you got 8 teams. It's I don't want to.
Colby had 4 teams in the XFL.
Yeah. Well, you got your 2 favorite teams in the North Division. There's 4 teams, and then 2 favorite teams in the South Division.
Never took any of the dome teams. Never took any of the dome teams.
Which, by the way, Sean, they are. I believe they are calling it the XFL conference and the USFL conference.
Oh, okay. Colby, how many teams are in the UFL? Perfect time to plug the UFL gambling podcast coming soon to a feed near you.
8. For some stupid reason.
Now, how many favorite teams will you have? Because I'm
well,
looking at these. First off, you got to have DC Defenders. Now, I know you don't like dome teams, but the St. Louis Battlehawks. You want to talk about a team that actually has a fan base that sold out the stadium? They sold out the stadium. They were the
bottom
only fans.
row. The bottom row. Don't act like they were caught at a sellout.
You saw the Vipers. They had like 20 guys there. Most of them were on work
It's
release.
a fake ass sellout. They got the whole top row. You're playing at this ridiculous stadium.
I'm looking at the USFL side. Colby likes the Houston Roughnecks.
Give me all the dome
he likes
teams.
the Birmingham.
No, but that should be the Gamblers. That should be the Gamblers. They made it the Roughnecks. Yeah.
Why'd they change that? So Birmingham Stallions, yes. Memphis Showboats, yes. But he hates their New Jersey.
No,
Michigan
I can't
Panthers,
take the Showboats.
yes.
Can't take the Showboats. Panthers, no. Panthers
Really?
Dome. Ford Field.
Wow.
We're down to DC.
I don't know this man on the Zoom screen.
We're down to DC and we're down to Birmingham. All right. Skip Holtz, baby. ECU.
I gotta be honest. I'm gonna have to do some roster study before I come to any sort of conclusion. Matt Corral's on the Birmingham Stallions. I mean, he was in the NFL. They still have Jamar Smith, Sean. Jesus. All right, look, we gotta save this. We can't cloud our minds. It's still March. At least last year the XFL was in like week 4. This time they were absolutely stupid. All right, let's talk first round.